I didn't know that you could just buy these different patterns like so.
You buy glass in all different colors.
Is this from the place that's similar to like Hancock Fabric, except for it is for
glass shop.
glass shops? Do we have such places here within Henry County and Martinsville?
We don't. There's one in Woolwine, Virginia, the Rose Window glass shop. And we get some of our glass, and that's actually owned by the lady that taught us to do this.
I see.
But there are plenty of places on the internet, companies where you can order glass. And we have traveled. There's a nice place in Christiansburg called the Glass Odyssey, and we go there sometimes.
I see.
This is another beautiful piece of glass.
Yes, that is. I like all the very vibrant colors, very rich colors. It's nothing dull, but then I know from sitting in church, when I look over the glass, I say to myself, my, somebody is talented. But I used to think that they would inject the colors into the glass. I didn't know that.
Orange.
Wow, yeah, that's beautiful.
So you can have bright colors and you can have very muted colors.
I see. I can't help but notice.
And some are very textured.
I see.
And they're different. You can choose whichever side you want.
Outstanding. I'm looking at achievements here. Whose achievements are these?
Nancy Clark has won many awards in different art shows in the area.
And who is Nancy?
Nancy is the warm glass artist here. She has kilns, and she cuts her glass, makes her design, and puts it in a kiln and gets her finished project. The lamp that we looked at earlier is one of Nancy's.
I actually know what kilns are. My mother, before she passed away, taught me how to put the firing cones in the kiln to fire the ceramics up.
There's a fun rooster.
Now that is very clever
Isn't that clever?
And this is what goes in women's hair.
Yeah, those are just beads that she put wire in between the glass pieces and fired it, and then put beads on it.
Wow!
And this is an example of a sign that we could make for a business. This one is a Glassy Chicks sign.
A glassy chick.
Glassy Chicks.
Yeah.
And she also makes bowls.
They're classy but glassy for all of you all who are still pondering.
And this is something new this week. I haven't seen this before. This is really kind of wild.
Yeah, wild is the word that comes to mind too. It makes me think of Kenya, Africa. Yeah, a wildlife refuge.
Yeah. So she does some fun things, and then there's the cardinal, which is state bird of Virginia, on this piece of glass.
There you have it. There's a patriot in each and every one of us. Look at that.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty. Pretty little plate.
Yes, it is. Wow. How would you suggest Martinsville goes about getting, let's say, their elementary students, maybe even their preschool students, to come out here on a Friday?
Well, students do come here, and we have classes for students. We have a Martinsville After 3 group that comes every year in the spring, and they spend, I think it's about 8 or 10 weeks here with an artist they're assigned to for that session, and they learn to do stained glass, or they might do some wood turning with Terry Mitchell, or make some jewelry. They do all kinds of things. They are usually middle schoolers. We've had birthday parties for little children, and we will design a project for them to do that is age appropriate.
I understand.
So, and I think the youngest one that I've worked with was about 6.
Outstanding. Yeah, great starts and great endings all come with an adult who cares to share a trade or an art with a young person whose mind is open.
Oh, and they are They are so creative when they're young. And they're here, and their parents may have no idea that they can do what they just did with some scraps of glass or with some beads or some glass nuggets from the dollar store. How they can design them and glue them down onto a piece of glass.
Well, there you have it.
They love it. Just simple things.
Yeah, Susan Henderson has basically took us through the world of glass cutting and all of the wonderful art that can be derived from having such an art under your belt. And she has also told us how it applies to both the medical field in terms of patients, as well as the educational film in terms of the little youngsters that are going to be eventually the leaders of our society one day. So, this is Teddy International signing off with Susan Henderson. Are there any last words you'd like to say to your fans out here?
Yeah, come to Martinsville.
There it is, Martinsville. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.